What's up, Pirates? Ray Talks here with Awaken TCG, and today we have an OP05 video for you guys today. So as you can see here on the screen, we have Enel. So we're going to be basically talking about this deck list a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and run some games and start getting used to these OP05 decks. As you guys know, Nationals is coming up January 27th, 28th weekend. So it's the last weekend of January, and I will be attending in Los Angeles. It's going to be held at the Los Angeles Convention Center, and so I'm super excited about that. And so at the end of this set, which is set 4, we have like 2 or 3 weeks. I have one Treasure Cup, right, coming up tomorrow, and then after that, you know, it's over with. I'm going all into 05. Going to start testing Sakazuki, start testing Enel, Luffy, start testing some decks that I might try in 05, such as Green Purple Doflamingo, because I know there's new tech with some new cards. And yeah, we're just going to do a lot of testing. And so we're going to see a couple of videos like this where we're just kind of learning decks and testing stuff. Tomorrow's video is going to be the red purple Luffy video. Video will be up tomorrow, and you know, it's our locals, our weekly locals video. So he happened to be on Luffy, and so we're going to release that tomorrow. I believe 100%, not I believe 100%, we are releasing that video tomorrow. So be super excited for that video. It's going to be a banger. I already know, I've seen it. It's going to be crazy. Anyways, for today's video, let's go ahead and go over this list. So for starters, we have 4 Sanji as 2K counters, and maybe I haven't done enough testing to know if there's any certain matchups where I do want to drop this early on, but for the most part, we're going to run these for the 2K counter. We're going to run puddings just because it gives us the ability to search these Sanjis, ability to search these Katakuris, and it gives us some weenie bodies to work with, right? Is there anything else we can search here? Let's see. So we can search these Thunderbolts, and we can search the Brules. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 16 targets for the pudding, which is not bad, right? I think at a base level, at minimum, you want to have at least 12 targets for a searcher. So we have 16 targets here in this deck, which is perfectly fine. Obviously, we're going to have to run the 4 Katakuris. This deck is huge into putting stuff back into your life, putting stuff into your opponent's life, and stuff like that. Obviously, the beige, this trigger, getting this trigger is insane. We're only rocking 2 of these Sanjis. Oh, actually, it allows us to grab these Sanjis as well. So that's 18 targets. I forgot these are both named Sanji. So that's actually 18 targets. We only have 2 of these Sanjis. You know, get some extra defense for us. 4 Yamatos, we have to. 4 Enels, playing this on curve and just swinging for 7k and having your opponent have to clear a 7k body is just too good. And then even if they do over attach it on, boom, you can just save it with a life trash. This is good into, you know, decks that have, you know, a lot of weenie bodies. So by the time you actually can play this, you can blow something up. Brules for blocking, obviously, in the trigger is just amazing. It saves you. Like if you want to, you know, so here we have 4 cards, here we have another 4, and here we have another 2. So that's 10 cards that can potentially save our lives. And then this as well right here. So this card right here is not only a super defensive card that gives you 3,000 counter, it also on trigger gives you the ability to give you an extra life. So if your opponent is swinging for game and you pop this, get rid of your 2 cards. Now you have an extra life. Now they have to swing one more time, and then your Enel effect pops, and then they need another swing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits they need just to go for game, right? If this is the card on your trigger, which is massive, this card here, certain decks definitely require you to run this here. For example, Sakazuki, a lot of the times, you know, that you're gonna be putting them at more than 4 life, and so these cards here come in clutch. When they drop a Lucci, when they drop a Kuzan, whatever they're running, you can just blow it up with this. So that is going to be the list we're going to be running today. All right, so we have a Luffy for game 1. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, he chose to go first, and so that means we are on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 curve. We have a Katakuri on curve, but other than that, we don't really have much here. Maybe we can potentially use this earlier on, because he's gonna want to drop a 4-drop, and so we just don't. So yeah, let's keep this and see what happens. So the Luffy's probably going to ramp turn 2 and go to 4 life. And then that means he's going to play a 4-drop. And then this is perfect curve for if he plays a 4-drop or not. And so let's just go ahead and search here. And we whiff. Oh, no, we can get a Sanji. I always forget that it has a side note on the searcher card which says or up to 1 Sanji. I don't really play yellow too often. And so I'm at 6 cards. I don't want to go to 7 because then he ramps and then he laws. Something to keep note of for any purple decks from here on out. They could potentially have the law that trashes 2 cards. So we're blocking out here every time. So no block, and we'll give him a 1K. That way, obviously, the Luffy's like wanting you to take life there, and so then he can drop the law. But then obviously, if he doesn't, he just changes up his turn. And then this is perfectly fine because we can just do that. And honestly, we can just probably play aggressive here. Make him take a life, and then he has to ramp again if he wants to get his benefits from his leader power. Otherwise, he just is going to be at 6 Dawn, which is good for me. And this way, he's already down to 2 life at his next turn. So honestly speaking, if you get this in your starting hand, I think the Luffy going first is beneficial. Obviously, there's still a lot of work for me to do to understand these matchups, and I have to watch a lot of videos on it. I know because of there's a lot of videos from tournaments in Asia where we can see basically a lot of gameplay and just figure out our best lines. And so like here, this does feel really bad for me. I don't like the Magellan at all. He's basically stalling my curve out. I know a lot of Luffy's definitely are starting to lean more towards the Magellans just for this matchup in particular. I don't enjoy the position I'm in. I'm going to be brutally honest. Do we ever attack with a pudding? Maybe like as a pseudo blocker. Like maybe he'll want to attack it, right? And so we go 5-7 instead of just swinging 10. So like 10 is giving me 3 cards, but 5-7 is what is 10. So 10K is 3 2Ks. Okay, so he gave me a 2K for the 5. So then I guess this is 3 cards anyway. So this is fine. The only reason I did the 5-7 is just for the fact that we could potentially make him swing on the pudding, right? Is like, oh, is it appetizing for him to get rid of that swinger? Because if he doesn't get rid of that attacker, that's fine. I just got a free hit off. But we kind of want him to. So we didn't play around the law. I guess we could have played a Sanji to play around it. Not thinking correctly. I literally was talking about it earlier. So it doesn't look like he's going to go for it, which is fine. Oh, we got a trigger. That's absolutely amazing. That's fine. That's fine. And we can honestly take another life. Like, I don't mind going down to 1 life here ever. On Enel? I don't think so. Oh, we got another trigger. We don't take that. We probably should have blocked. I guess we wouldn't have known. That's okay. And then we just pressure here. We pressure life because we can't die, right? We have 3 2Ks in hand, so we're never dying next turn. So we're definitely just going to pressure him as much as possible and then establish this Enel on the board and just make him play our game. So look, he gave me a 2K and then we swing again. And then he has to take or block here because I don't think he has the counter for it. Oh, he had another gum. That's fine. So now he's down to 3 cards. 4 now he drew. I think we're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot here. We're definitely playing aggressive. That Sanji trigger is definitely helping us out. And so here we're just going to block that. That way there's no potential for lethal. I mean, he can have 9 Kaido. Yeah, we're just going to block again. Just to be 100% sure, right? He probably wants to 9 Kaido. And so that's why I blocked out. You know, he's at exactly 9 Dawn. Yeah, so there it is. I don't die here, and I think it's just game over. Yeah, he's going to swing on my unit. I can just save it. Yeah. Perks of Enel. This game's over. I mean, he has a blocker, actually, so it's not completely over. If I would have... Did I throw away that Thunderbolt? I think I threw away that Thunderbolt for the Sanji. That's kind of unfortunate. This is fine, though. I think we're still in a great spot. We're definitely going to Katakuri. Maybe put the pudding back into our... life. I'm trying to think here. See if he has a 2K, because he's been using 2Ks like crazy, so he might not have it. Okay, so he has a 2K, which is fine. I'm not like too scared about it. And honestly, we could probably go for the Magellan here. So we'll do this, and then we'll just swing at the Magellan, because we don't want to give him a free card, right? Yeah, that's fine. So he has no cards in hand, so I'm in a really good spot here. He has to swing at me 4 times, and he has to hit all 4 hits in order to kill me, which feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I'll probably bait it out like I don't have it until the 3rd hit, maybe, because like he's at what? He's at 6 Don, so he can go 7, 7, 7, 7, 11. Oh, he's just going 6. Okay. 9, 9. He can't go 9, 9. So we'll just take that. Pretend like we don't have it. So he just goes for lethal instead of my board. Because like as you can see, he has 6 Don. Yeah, so he's gonna go 8, 8. I knew I could block out of one of them, so. And now he just loses. He has to hit me 3 times here because I saw my Enel effect. And that means 3 swings, right? So you take first life, you replenish. You take second life, you replenish. Then you need a 3rd to win the game. And so that's game. And the reason I took that first one, because I did the math in my head. I'm like, okay, well, the max he can go here is 8, 8, or he goes 9, 7. I can block out of a 7, so that's fine. Yeah, we're doing that every time. We're saving him. He'll probably kill it, but I don't think it matters. Basically, I just did the math, right? He had 6 Dawn. He had swung 6, and so he had 2 5Ks left, and so he's either doing 8, 8 or 7, 9, and I can block out of one of those regardless of how he, does it. And so I took the first one just so he could swing the second one at life again, because obviously we don't want him killing our unit, but he eventually got it with the blocker. But he was forced to use the blocker, right? And so I think he can only go to 9, right? So we'll swing 9 with the 1 event card, the Blast Breath. And then that's 9, 15, 14. Yeah, GG's. Does he want a rematch? Nah. So that was a good match right there. I shouldn't have clicked on this one. Okay, I thought he was going to be playing Film Shanks. So he chose to go second, so I'm going first. I'm trying to think how this game plays out here. I probably want some of the 5 drops. I didn't get any. The 5 drops, just because they're 5/6 bodies, allow me to play something early on. Okay, and then this is so this is the Luffy without the restriction or the ban. So here comes the Namis. You got the Rush Zoro. This is gonna be a completely different matchup. I can't even swing here. We're just gonna play it and pass. I think I can just outlast the Luffy here in this matchup. We're gonna find out. So he's gonna swing double 6, huh? Beautiful. We can get rid of 1 Sanji and 1 Garatsu. And we'll give him a 2. And then we'll just play this on curve and pass. Because what does he run? He runs like... I'm pretty sure he still runs the kids. He might run the 5-drop kids. I know he runs the 7s for sure. 9 does. Yeah, we're taking that every time. Okay, so now I think we can use our blocker next turn. Miss all Sunday. Yeah, he's just ramping. ramping like crazy. I think we just swing 8 and then 10. Next turn we're on Yamato curve, so we'll just let this die, take 1 life, and then we'll... Oh, he got another miss all Sunday. Very nice. Very nice. But, oh, yeah, it's Luffy. Oh, man, he went down to 8 life, or he was at 7, went down to 6, ramped 1 to 7. Got his 2. Leader effect. Yeah, there's no point in saving it. He has another 2 swings because he got this trigger off his life. But yeah, I'm super excited for OP05, honestly. I've been testing a lot more Enel than anything else, and so we're definitely leaning towards this. But we're still going to try out the other 2 decks, give them a very firm try, and basically see what happens. So we get another one of these, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think we need the Sanji, I'm going to be honest. And then here, if he swings again, I'm just going to take it, right? It cycles a card out of my hand and allows me to potentially get a trigger. So he's going for... What is he? Oh, so no swings, no swings. Which is fine. Just completely fine. I just do that, swing here. And so at this point, we're in just outlive him, right? Outlive the Luffy. I know it's going to get hard if he drops like a 7 kid or a 9... a 9 beard. I'm trying to remember if this, where it says like there's 2 tabs, Western, Eastern. Eastern is OP05. If the new gate restrictions are being, I don't think they're active here. Let's see, 8,000. We could block this one. We could actually block this one. Let's take it. Let's take it. Ooh, a Yamato. I was hoping for a trigger. But at least we are seeing our Yamatos, so we can definitely do some damage. Let's see here. Yeah, next turn we're definitely going to Yamato, leave 1 open. We go here. Yamato, leave 1 open for this. We'll block it 1 more time. Yeah, we have to. How much Dawn is he at? He's at 8 Dawn. Okay, so I don't think he can summon a Rush with 8 Dawn. Obviously, he has... Oh, yes, he does have Rush. Okay. That's fine. 6, 7, 8. Do I want to drop 2 2Ks or just 1? Because then he might not even attack. That's fine. That's not fine. That's fine. I guess we can just use it as fodder. So we're still not in a bad spot. I definitely... Do I have to block this out, actually? Yeah, I probably should. I probably should, yeah. Most definitely, most definitely. Do I Katakuri the... I think I might have to Katakuri the Shirahoshi onto my life instead of playing the 9 Yamato. And plus, the 9 Yamato doesn't even KO a unit. That way I can cycle my hand and get rid of these 2 bricks. So I think that's the play here. We're definitely going to swing 10 at this Luffy, though. Since we are changing up our game plan a little bit. Let's try to get rid of this Luffy. And we still have this Brule blocker, so it should be okay. Okay, so it gives me 3 cards, which is perfectly fine. And then we'll just Shirahoshi top life, get rid of these 2 Enels, and I think we're going to be in a really good spot. We're going to be in a really good spot. And so he's just giving me his whole hand, which is perfectly fine. We're just going to do that and pass. So now we have at least 1 3K at least 1 3K. Yeah, we're going to take, I mean, we have to take this first one, right? And then just get rid of this, get rid of this. So at least we have some counter now, right? All is not lost. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Drop 9 beard here? Oh, what a trigger. What a trigger to hit. And we'll trash you. That's such a good trigger there. Now he 9 beards and he probably can't even swing at, or he definitely can't swing at me. And I can potentially go for game next turn because I have a 9 Yamato, 8 Katakuri, and then my leader attack with 10 Dawn active. And he has 5 cards in hand. So he's in a rough spot for sure. Definitely. And this just goes to show the power of it now. Like, these triggers will definitely just win you games. And sometimes you don't even have to do anything. And so he's going to Luffy to get an extra turn. Yeah. I'm not too sure on that. I'm going to be honest. Because he can't go for game. And he just got rid of all his Dawn. Damn, this Luffy can ramp fast. I guess you ramp 1 here before the turn ends. Oh, you ramp here 1 before the turn ends. You ramp here before the turn ends. So you're at 2, you go to 4, and then you play this, go to 5 with 4 active. That's pretty good. He's making that unblockable. I don't understand what's going on here. That is pretty good actually. Being able to make that unblockable is pretty crucial. Yeah, I mean I have to let this go. It's unblockable, right? That is pretty good. That is a pretty good like ender, right? You can play that Luffy, do that little make them unblockable, swing again for game. If they have blockers, they're just gonna be rendered useless. That is a pretty cool tech, but I think this game might just be over. I mean, I could delay it. Like at this point, he has no cards. He has nothing to go for him. I still have, you know, this. I still have a blocker. And then I can 9 Yamato. So I think our play is just to go here, see what he gives us, play the 9 Yamato, pass. Because at this point, he's down to no resources. And I'm down to no resources, but Enel on no resources is how you're supposed to play Enel, right? You're supposed to have 1 life. You're supposed to, you know, protect it and then go from there. So I think in this position, I'm in a really good spot. He can probably kill my Katakuri, but I'm just going to whittle down his cards. Maybe not swing with my Yamato next turn. Actually, no, I can definitely block out here. I can definitely block out this big swing. And then, oh, he's at 9 Dawn already. Wow. 2 turns from 0 to 9. That's pretty insane. This deck ramps so crazy. Like I'm actually like I've never actually done the math, but like this deck ramps crazy. So he went from 0 to 5, and the next turn goes to 7. Plus this goes to 8. This goes to 9. Wow. That is actually massive. That is massive. Yeah, we're gonna block that every time. Make him put Dawn onto his leader here. And hopefully he does the math right. He needs 8, 9, 10, 11. He needs, yeah, he did it. Exactly 11. 9, 10, 11, yeah. Oh, he's going extra, which is valid, right? That's valid. And then he leaves 1 Dawn open. Chopper blocker. I don't like that chopper blocker, I'm going to be honest. But regardless, I think, like I said, I think I just keep delaying the game. So here, this is probably my turn. So I'm going to swing 6 at him. So he gives me a card. We're going to go Katakuri. Okay, he blocks it. That's perfectly fine. We're going to go Katakuri, Shirahoshi to top life, and we're trying to pass. That way he has to swing into my life, and I can keep my board up, right? So now next turn, he's going to have to deal with 2 of these big swings, and it's not looking hot because I have a Thunderbolt, regardless if he plays a blocker or not. He has 4 cards in hand. Even something like a Whitebeard won't save him here, I don't think, because these here already start over the amount of what is needed to swing, and then that should be game. Not sure what he's trying to do here. I know he's not trying to go for game, so we'll get rid of this and we'll get rid of one of these, just because we only need one and we can keep a 2K, and then this is an answer for if he plays a blocker, which he might, right? So definitely gonna take that. Oh, nice little trigger. Won't ever say no to some triggers. Won't ever say no to some triggers. I mean, he probably didn't even want to swing here. Yeah, that's game. GG's, man. But with that being said, as you guys can see right above me here, there is a lot of you guys that aren't subscribed. Only like less than 30% of you guys that watch our videos are subscribed. So that other 70%, I need you guys to subscribe for me, please. It'd mean a lot. We're nearing 2,000 subscribers and we're, so close to hitting it, and we would love to hit that as soon as possible. So if you guys could sub to our channel, that'd mean a lot. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.